As we always say, at these moments you can see in the face the tension, the pressure, and the opportunity that these young players now have in front of them. Players have exchanged those mementos of what is one of the biggest moments of their young lives. And we've got just over 3 minutes before the start of this gold medal game. Now, can Spain take away the United States Championship? Well, on the face of it, the stats are pretty even. But Spain do a very, very good job of stealing the basketball, really do play with intelligence on the defensive end. And if there is an Achilles heel, the United States, apart from Samuelson, haven't shot the three ball very well. Samuelson has shot 41% from the three-point line. Overall, the team is at 34, which means without her threes, the rest of the United States lineup is below 30% from beyond the three-point arc. The two-point percentage is very close, with 45 and 48% respectively. The United States just get on the offensive glass a little better than the Spanish. Well, there's a game plan that Coach Lapeña would have put on the floor, would have walked through in practice. That's what it's all about. That's the trophy that both of these sets of young players will want to get their hands on at the end of this game. Well, the Spanish have to chase Samuelson off the three-point line, then they have to help, but then that's all very well, but then they've got to do a job boxing out, because the US is the number one ranked offensive rebound team in this competition. But Spain, they shoot the percentage better from the two-point range. They shoot it better from the three-point line. It's about ball control. An extra pass for me. As Hungary demonstrated yesterday, you can break this United States team down. Here's the starting lineup for Spain. Cazorla, Salvadores, and Alex Junio gets the start, and that's really about the athleticism. There, Lopez and Maria Condi, who's been impressive with her athleticism and quickness at that 4 spot, complete the starting lineup for the Spanish under-17 national team. The United States will take the floor with this starting lineup. Aisha Dura is impressed, very impressive. Ogunbowale started this tournament very strongly, has struggled a little in the last few rounds. Cox and Boyking are strong on the inside, but Samuelson leads this team in so many ways. And while they're a talented lineup, and they are 12 deep, Samuelson is the ace in the pack. There's always the aspect you've got to hang tough at the start of the games against teams that come out strongly and aggressively, and that's what the United States will do. Hungary were very, very positive yesterday at times. They beat the initial pressure and then finished in transition. And apart from the Samuelson's barrage of threes in the first quarter, it was a very, very tough game for the United States. They had to show the zone. If they show the zone against Spain, do Spain have enough weapons from the perimeter? Well, Angela Salvadores, last year's MVP from the Under-16 European Championships, is incredibly efficient from mid-range. Cazorla and Junio can both shoot the three, and Junio is big on impact, sometimes off the bench, but in this game, a starting role for the youngster from the Gran Canaria club. Here we go then, the final, the 2014 FIBA World Championships for under-17 women here in Pilsen, here in the Czech Republic. And we're underway. Cox gets a piece, and the United States will have the first possession. Let's take it straight inside. Cox on the inside is fouled by Lopez. Not the start that Spain wanted. Exactly the start that Lauren Cox wanted. Got it deep, went up, drew the contact. Now has to make it from the line. Cox, an 83% free throw shooter on the tournament. And she starts with 2 from 2. Little extension on the defense by the United States. Cazorla gets it to Salvadores. It's a tough matchup. Samuelson and Salvadores. Conde outside. The States come out in the zone. Well, that tells you something. Oh, nice look by Salvadores. Junio stopped on the penetration. Well, Spain could take a lot of personal positives out of both the starts, really. The zone's being employed. Aishadura on the lean away. Doesn't get the drop. Wiggin goes up with the offensive rebound. Can't get it to roll. And Spain have a chance to take it over. Salvadores in transition. Blows. No. Gets the soft roll off the ring. Great composure. Angela Salvadores ties it up at 2 apiece. Dura gets it into the half court. Spain will pack it in underneath, not really extending, playing defense on the 3-point line. Aishadura, this is going to have to go up. Wale gets it away with no time on the clock, but knocks it down. Well, that's actually started the tournament strong from both in and outside, and Samuelson's going to get charged with a personal. And Salvadores is more than smart enough to take it at the slightly bigger, longer Katie Samuelson. Both teams feeling each other out here. 8:33 to go in the first. And Junio outside. We'll find Lopez. Salvadores. Spanish tempo here. Cazorla looks inside. Great look. Junio mishandled. Wraps it around. Lopez wasn't ready. And Lopez has got to get going. And Cazorla's going to foul mid-court. They've had that look underneath twice now, the Spanish, and have not exploited the opportunity. And on that occasion, ended up with the Lopez turnover. Aishadura. Samuelson has it outside. Junior guards her. Go to the inside. Samuelson goes up. She's bumped. Felt that one. Joanna Holmes is going to check in. They're going to check out Katie Samuelson. Sweet as you like from the free throw line. 83% from the line on this tournament. Makes it a 6-2 lead. Goes 2 for 2. She'll sit down. And Joanna Holmes gives the US a very, very athletic front line. Holmes, Cox, and Boykin, they're a handful in anyone's book. Risotto looks long. Conde has it. We'll find Junio. And Salvadores gets it on the ball reversal. Nice pass to the inside. Conde, little tentative on that little fadeaway jump shot. Boykin handles it, gets it to Agumbawale. Cox gets it deep, off the glass for 2, doesn't get the roll. Defensive rebound by Lopez. That'll hopefully get her going. Salvadores penetrates, leans, gets the drop. Great angle. No help on the defensive end. 7-4, the United States lead this one early. Agumbawale backs it out. Salvadores guards her. Aishadura finds Agomboale, puts it on the floor, attacks it. Salvadores gets called for the reach. That's the 4th team foul for Spain. There's only 3 minutes gone in the game. It's not exactly been an extension of the Spanish defense, just been punished by the officials for a little bit laziness on defense. Aisha Djur, Spain show the zone. Djur penetrates, little hang time for 2, beautiful looking finish. Zola moves it on, Junio. Salvadores looks underneath. Lopez doesn't really create a target for her. Now she steps out, ball reversal, Cazorla. Condi going baseline. Lopez with 5 on the shot clock, not looking to shoot it. Salvadores does, and that's way long. Anigui comes down with a defensive rebound. And if you have to be critical of Spain at the moment, physically looking a little intimidated on the inside. No rhythm to them offensively. Agomboale moves it on. Aisha Djur, nice crossover. Gets to the middle. Lopez with a block. Aisha Djur gets a little bit harshly treated, should we say. Blocked on that penetration. 3.7 on the possession. Joanna Holmes has it. It's got to go up. Step back 3, throws it up. That's not hitting anything. And it will be a Spanish basketball. Samuelson and Kennedy Burke will step into the game for the United States. Agomboale and Joanna Holmes will sit down. And Spain take the timeout. Mr. Benini, the president of FIBA, in the crowd. I'm sure he, like every one of this, and most of the crowd, most of the home crowd for the Czech Republic have stayed for this final. It's a great atmosphere here in the gym. All the competing teams are here to see who will be crowned the 2014 FIBA World Championships under 17 women, Spain or the United States. It's a very tentative start. Both teams trying to feel each other out. The USA have the 9-4 lead, and Cazorla will get things going. Goes baseline, needs a pass, finds one. Salvadores on the dribble, wraps it around. Cazorla on the dribble is fouled on the penetration. Kennedy Burke gets her hands involved. She picks up the personal. Second team foul on the United States. Salvadores takes the ball screen. Conde stops, pops, lines up. The 3 is long. Lopez and Jr. on the glass, and that will be a United States basketball. Aisha Djur will enter for the USA. Boy, can they go on that back screen. They've been very productive. That time, I think we could not hang on to the pass. United States with 11:6 to go. On the possession, we'll have it on the baseline. Substitution as Joanna Holmes comes back. What an impact Joanna Holmes has had throughout this tournament, averaging nearly 12 points a game on only 17.5 minutes of basketball. The US will inbound. Djur with the 3 is off. Defensive rebound by Lopez, and Junia pushes Cazorla. Junia outside, we've got a whistle. Anigui is going to be charged with a personal away from the basketball. Condi picks herself up. Cox comes back. Anigui will sit down. Cazorla gets it back to Salvadores' quick first step. Movement away from the ball. Condi penetrates, goes on the way up. No foul called. Chance to run for the United States. Samuelson handles. And she picks it up early. Aisha Jura at the three-point line moves it. Samuelson lines it up for three. Is off. Offensive rebound. Holmes comes up with a beautiful pass. Kennedy Burke blows the two-footer, goes back up off her own rebound, can't get it to drop, gets another go at it, and Salvador is in transition. That's always a good option for Spain. Junior goes up, gets the drop for two, 9-6, and Kennedy Burke had 3 attempts from 2 feet, couldn't connect with any, and Aisha Jur will have to bring it down. Well, Spain have set the tempo here. Jur, nowhere to go on the penetration, finds Cox at the high post, spins, goes up in traffic, can't get it to drop. That's a rebound by Lopez. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Ionescu will come in for the United States. And Cecile Muhite will come in for Spain. Lopez will sit down. Into the game now is Lopez. The official talking to the Spanish coach, which I think is a little unnecessary. The Spanish girls are just up for this. Samuelson, quick release off the glass is pretty. Cazorla looks, Salvadores in transition, going baseline, gets a little contact. Reverse layup is beautiful. Well, you saw Samuelson at the far end off the inbound play. Beautiful execution, great release, and Salvadores just answers in transition. Samuelson on the back screen, offensive foul called. Joyner Holmes is charged with a personal. That'll be the 4th team foul for the United States. Nancy Mulkey will join the game. The 6'9", 2'6" center. And Spain make the corresponding matchup change is Limo Diallo, one of the 4 members of the Siglo 21 club from Spain. And Cazorla and Salvadores. Tries to fill the double team, needs a pass, find one. Cazorla did a great job seeing the basketball. Zola stops the break, Salvadores hunts it. Agombale is on the floor, Cox gets it over. Ionescu finds Samuelson for 3. Is off, that's an air ball. Someone needs to write a record of that one. After going 6 from 6, Samuelson 0 for 2 to start of this game. A great hustle by Cox. She comes down with the offensive chase down and the 2. Juniel penetrates, Salvadores looks high, skip pass. Cox is quick at the back of the zone and gets a hand on it as Cazorla was licking her lips, thinking shot. Leao Raventos will come in for Spain. A 13-8 lead with just under 3 to go in the first quarter. And Salvadores is fouled 3 times by Ionescu. Referee finally calls it. I think he gave Salvadores the chance to try and establish possession. And Salvadores, for all her quality, has shot 53% from the 3-throw line on this tournament. But this is a gold medal game. She's got a game face on. Already has 6 points. This to make it 7, which she does. 13-10, under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Boale skips it. Ionescu in the corner. Penetration, tries to scoop the soft one and gets the roll. Nice move. Then Toss finds Junio. And Toss wants it back, gets it back. Salvadores lines up the three, count it. Timeout, United States of America. Spain close it to a 2-point lead on the Salvadores three. Salvadores has double digits, has 10 of the 13 points. Well, the United States have come out and decided to try and contain Spain and play the zone. But the pace of the game appears now to really suit Spain here. They've been able to work their way back into this. They trail by 2. So substitutions, Ionescu after the nice little penetration, sits down. Aisha back, Cox, Moke on the inside. Agumbawale. Spain extending the defense a little. Raventos will just try and work the ball. Spain show man-to-man coming out of the timeout. Aisha Moke comes high. There's a duck in with Cox. Tries to change the angle, poor pass. And Toss gives it to Salvadores. Junio goes baseline. And she's fouled on the way. Moke gets a hand on it. Junio will go to the free throw line. Chance to tie the game up with 1:53 to go in the first. Moke gets a little isolated there. She sits, and Holmes and Igwe come in. Samuelson sits down. The US trying to increase the pace with the lineup they have on the floor. Junio from the free throw line makes the first. .87% free throw shooter across these FIBA World Championships, but goes 1 for 2. Diallo gets a piece and keeps it alive. I think we can't hold it. And Spain will have possession and a chance to lead it for the first time in this World Championship final. Ote will get it to Salvadores, floats the little 2, doesn't get the drop, tries to hunt it. Anigui comes down with it, now she needs a pass, finds Dieu. Dieu looks to isolate down low, goes inside, Junior Holmes. They recover it. Agumbawale is short with a 3. Ball goes over the backboard, goes into the hands of Raventos. Spain have numbers down the floor here. 5-on-3 break. Raventos penetrates. Great work by Mahadi. Get it. Junio goes up. Great work on the glass. Both teams just compete. Agumbawale penetrates. Looks for the 2-on-1 option. Dieu under the basket. Messy. And Salvadores brings it away. Attacks the defense. Goes up. Has it knocked away. And that comes off Salvadores. And that ends what can only be described as somewhat messy. Aisha Dieu will bring it down. And the pace has been taken out of the game, the tempo of the game. A 15-14 game, the 2 highest scoring teams. Salvadores with a steal, going coast to coast, goes up, left hand off the glass for 2. Great finish. Spain have the 16-15 lead. And Salvadores already has the 11 points personal of the 16 Spanish points. Agumbawale barrels to the ring, gets the drop, nice move. Junio lines up three, turns it down. Raventos will call the two high posts for the horn set. Ute releases and reverses. Salvadores with 5 on the shot clock. Junio reverses. Raventos, baseline penetration, tries to reverse layup, hits the underside of the ring. And that's the end of what's been a fascinating chess-like first quarter. The USA with the 17-16 lead over Spain. There's confirmation. Both teams feeling each other out. Both teams will have positives to take from that first half. They'll be reflected in the stats. Here they are. Neither team shooting the ball particularly well. 3 steals for Spain, 6 turnovers for the United States. But dominance on the glass already for the United States. 13-7, they have the advantage on the glass. It's all been about this young lady, Salvadores, Angela Salvadores, 11 of Spain's 16 points. But it's also been about the physical battle, how both teams have tried to set themselves up defensively, both teams using zone defense extensively. And that has left us with a tempo of a game that possibly no one expected. The USA haven't come out and tried to punish Spain by keeping the tempo high, using their extra depth in terms of their bench. Spain, on the other hand, are happy to play this tempo. A number of this Spanish lineup have had senior basketball experience, and Salvadores has been absolutely phenomenal. Salvadores with 11 points, 1 assist. She's picked up a personal, but she's been exceptional. Second half will be a Spanish basketball. First time down. Salvadores remains. The other plus for Spain is Diallo is playing extended minutes, which has meant that Lopez has had some valuable time on the bench. That's a real bonus for this Spanish team. And Raventos will call the play. First possession down for Spain. Perez gets her first taste of the championship game. Ute penetrates. Perez will replace. Perez on the dribble, goes up, is blocked by Cox. She finds Raventos, who goes against the long closeout. She's blocked. And Aisha Jewell will draw the contact. Raventos got to shoot that shot. If she has the space at a long closeout, it's got to back herself. The penetration just takes her to the help, and they're queuing up then. Maybe the extra pass is what's needed. Aisha Jewell will handle it. The USA with the 1-point lead. Spain man to man. Looking outside. Agaboale. Jewell on the dribble. Slips the keyway. Offensive foul called. And the foul's called on Katie Samuelson. That'll be foul number 2. Well, that's a key number for the United States. Joanna Holmes in the game. Katie Samuelson with 2 fouls. Salvadores. Diallo comes high. She reverses it in the corner. They're going to move the ball. Perez is open. They go back to Raventos. Salvadores, 7 on the shot clock. Great pass to the inside. Diallo's not ready for it. Turnover Spain. Agomboale penetrates, goes up, doesn't get the drop. Great rebound by Perez, a 15-year-old. Salvadores in transition, goes to Duale. Inside, outside. Salvadores attacks the closeout. Short jump shot is good. Angela Salvadores putting on an offensive clinic at the moment. Lopez will come back for Spain. Aisha Jewell. Samuelson looks for Agombole, gets the hole. baseline wide open, great seal. Alik Agambawale. Muti with a short jump shot is long. Salvadores will bring it out. Spain have a new 24. Salvadores faces the back of the zone. Aventos. Penetration, Salvadores just slipped to the baseline, lines up the long two, little mishandle on the pickup. Ute gets the offensive rebound, goes up, Cox blocks it. Well, and Reventos went for the steal. Durr's gonna get the two. While Spain have had good looks, Salvadores got to make the good looks. There's gonna be enough forced shots. Salvadores looks higher, Ute gets it. Pelez doesn't get the drop. Great rebound by Joyner Holmes. USA 4-on-2. Great pass, Cox with two. And the USA running the floor, get the back-to-back fast break baskets. Open it out to a 5-point advantage, and it's about transition. And it's about, well, not about bad missed shots. It's about missing opportunities that Spain really should have taken. Diallo's gonna sit. Junio's gonna come back, as is Lopez. Conde's coming back. If they're getting those looks with those guys, you'd expect them to make them. So in a low-scoring game, the USA open it out to a 5-point lead. 37% in the first quarter for Spain, you'd think is not gonna get it done. But they've gone 1 from 7 since, and they've gone 1 from 7 from 2 feet. And some of that's been the challenge of the United States defense. A lot has just been missed opportunity. Coach Lapeña takes the timeout, tries to reestablish a little bit of confidence and control in what his team is trying to do. So Spain will have possession of the basketball on the baseline. Conde flash, didn't get it. Lopez skip. Cazorla back in the game. Conde extends the floor. Raventos fires the three, is short. Work on the glass. Conde hunts it down. She comes up with it. Wraps it to Junio, goes up. She's fouled on the way up. And she will go to the free throw line. Great work by Conde on the glass. Junio goes to the free throw line, and they need to keep that scoreboard ticking over. Conde makes the first and goes 1 for 2 again. They've got to make the throws. Cazorla really putting some pressure on up the floor. Spain sag off again. And Ingui, little duck in. Dura on a closeout. Pull up 2 is long. Cox can't keep it alive, and Conde, immediate impact off the bench. They fire the 3. Junio knocks it down in transition. 1-point game. Iris Junio brings Spain back within 1. Agambawale will find Cox. They duck in again. And then he goes up in traffic. Too easy. Lopez just played soft away from the basketball, and then he's going to score every time. Conde high. They look down low. Lopez wraps it around. Raventos. Junio's wide open after making the last 3. Fires another one. He's long. Great box out. Agambawale pushes. She's fouled from behind by Junio. Mass substitution for the United States. 4 in. Only Anigui stays. Anna Wilson takes over the basketball. Samuelson. Offensive foul called. The elbow is too high. And Igwe. That's how Lopez just played a little harder defensively. And because she played harder defensively, Igwe had to work to get position and got the elbow a little high. It's very hard on the inside. Top level of international basketball. Cazorla outside. Junio looks down low. Lopez has double team, give and go. Junio goes up, blows the layup. Maybe not expecting it, but that's no excuse. Wilson spins, needs a pass. Looks high. I think he penetrates, goes up, gets the two. That's how you finish a layup. 5-point lead for the United States. And all Spain have done is missed a wide open look. And Junio makes up for that. Green light time for Ailis Junio. Wilson looks underneath. Igwe gets an angle, gets it off the glass. The follow's no good. Lopez comes down. And Spain have a chance to tie it or take the lead again. Conde goes up, misses the layup. That's 2 missed layups for Spain. And the coach and staff of Spain are absolutely right, but not called. Asking for the travel. Ionescu penetrates, breaks the foul line, kicks it to Wilson. 8 on the shot clock. Ionescu, Wilson in the corner, wraps inside, and Igwe goes up. Is blocked by Lopez. Chance for Spain to run. 3-on-2 break. Rather than toss. Conde goes up. Blocking foul. Conde will go to the free throw line. Spain have a chance to tie it at 27. That puts the United States of America in the penalty. Igwe and Holmes sit down. Ionescu sits down. Choi comes in. Everybody on that USA lineup has now seen some action in this first half. 4:16 to go. They've called it a blocking foul before the shot. Not sure. I'm nowhere near the action compared to the referee. Cazorla moves it on. Salvadores is back. Misses the floater. Burke comes down with it, finds Wilson in transition. Choi just moves it back. 27-25, 4 to go in the half. Oh, the rotation is excellent. Samuelson goes down, no space to play. Cox gets it, should score, does score. Salvadores will move it on. Junio. Cazorla in the corner for 3 is long. Gets her own rebound. Great hustle. Little bounce pass to the inside. Conde hangs on. Ball goes out of bounds. Will belong to Spain. Samuelson comes out. 4 points so far for Katie Samuelson. Salvadores relieves the pressure. Cazorla. Conde puts it on the floor, finds Salvadores. Cazorla flares to the wing, open 3 is good. Cazorla picks up her first 2, must have towed the line. Wilson gets the ball into Choi. Wilson just lines up the 3 is long. Mulkey can't grab it, Lopez can. And Cazorla will bring it down. Chance for Spain to tie again. Salvadores baseline penetration. Cox plays great defense. And we get a loose ball foul. And Salvadores picks up her second foul. Just need a little consistency from the officials on the loose ball stuff. Salvadores picks up a foul. When there's been 3 or 4 other moments, they've let it go. Great work by Cazorla, almost a steal. Djur brings it down. Aisha Djur attacks it. Boykin will get it into Agbonwale. High screen by Boykin. Agbonwale penetrates, pulls up, jump shot is good. Salvadores gives and goes, doesn't get it. Junio. Zola lines up, the three is off. Salvadores gets it, bounces it down. Diallo goes up, is blocked by Cox. Diallo's just got to do a better job getting it up there. You know, strong player, needs to go through that contact. Cox did a great job getting across and reacting to the little pass from Salvadores. Zola, little two is blocked by Jur. He's a Jur, what an athlete. Great defensive execution. Agbonwale turns it over, just recovers it. Salvadores almost gets it. Samuelson for three, in the book. In the book. Waited all half for her to find the range. And she knocks down her first three and it opens it out to a 7-point lead. Condi comes high, ball reversal, Salvadores. Great cut by Condi, doesn't get seen. Salvadores find Cazorla inside. Condi tries to create for Salvadores. Step back two is long. And Jur's gonna chase that down. Great effort, tremendous effort by Aisha Jur. Great presence. Lopez is coming back. Diallo's gonna sit. And timeout call by the United States. Spain are being a little intimidated here statistically. 24% they shoot from the 2-point range. They've had to change shots consistently. 7 from 29. Doesn't get it done. Oh, Coach Phillips drew it up, out of bounds. Looking for that seal underneath. Lopez is back for Spain. Spain, with the exception of Cazorla, have their starting lineup in the game. They just do not rotate as deep as the United States. Got to seal the middle. They get it on the weak side. They miss it. Agbonwale puts it on the floor, breaks down the defense off the glass, doesn't get it to drop, gets her own rebound. Raventos is involved. Who's coming up with that? It'll be a Spanish basketball. Missed opportunity for the United States. Raventos will advance the basketball. Spain pointless for 3:15 since the 3:15 mark. Lopez puts a stop to that. Tough jumper, gets them within 5. Aisha Jur, so quick, backs it out, and the USA into the half court. Cox, great steal. Oh! Raventos with a help side block. The Spanish bench loved it, the crowd loved it, the neutrals in the crowd were up for that one. Watch this, the diminutive guard times it to perfection. 10.6 on the possession. Wraparound pass is poor, can't hold it. And Salvadores ekes out, gets the easy 2. 3-point game with 30 seconds of this first half remaining. Spain have a foul to give. Cox, strong. Raventos. 5-point game. Last 10 seconds, Salvadores has it exactly who you'd want to get it. 7. With Salvadores on the dribble, little hesitation. Wraps it. Kunde for 3 to end the half is off. And we've reached half time here in the gold medal game. Kunde missed a wide open 3 at the bottom of the second period. Both teams making their way to the locker room. We're going to get confirmation of the score and a look at the statistics. For the United States, the game has been slowed down, but they still lead this, 36-31. The tempo may suit Spain, but the United States, with their defensive pressure, especially around the ring, have kept Spain to 29% from 2-point range. And that is killing the Spanish effort here. They trail by 5. Neither team many trips to the free throw line. Neither team shooting the lights out. It's been a championship game. Here are the game leaders. Salvadores has 17 of the Spanish 31. Cox leads the United States with 10. Salvadores all across the Spanish stats. Cox all across the United States stats. The game's there, 36-31. We're going to leave you with some highlights of what's been a fascinating first half. We'll be back in around 10 minutes for the second half of the gold medal game from Impulsor here in the Czech Republic. We'll see you in around 10 for the second half. Well, welcome back to Pilsen in the Czech Republic. We've got 2 minutes before the start of the third quarter. The United States of America leads Spain 36-31. The United States got off to a nice start. Spain have tied, led by 1, but the United States keep that 5-6 point advantage. They've been very good coming off the bench. Spain have missed a lot of opportunities around the ring. The defense of the United States on the inside has been very good, exceptional, controlled, but very, very physical. Changing shots, taking care of the rebounding department, and that's what's really kept them in this lead. 36-31, done an excellent job. Katie Samuelson, who came in on after a big night last night, 7 points, made the 3 deep in the second period, and if she starts going off like she went off last night, this could really seal it for the United States. Currently, Lauren Cox leads the United States, 10 rebounds. She's had an excellent first period. 2 blocks to go with those 10 points. But what we have here is a genuine championship game, the FIBA Under-17 World Championships for women here in the Czech Republic. Has had a great bronze medal game that saw Hungary overcome the host, the Czech Republic, and now Spain looking to dethrone the United States, the current world champions under-17, and claim their first female world championship. Well, Spain dominated European basketball last year, winning under-16, under-18, under-20, and senior women's championships. And now they're trying to take that onto a world stage. This team won the under-16 championships in Europe last year. Salvadores in shot there was the MVP. She has 17 first half points. Change in that Spanish lineup at the start of this second half. Cecile Maheti is going to start at the 4. Junio and Raventos and Lopez. Agabawale, Samuelson, with Boykin, Cox, and Durr, the same starting lineup. Cox goes up on the inside, tough finish. 12 points personal for Lauren Cox. Big reputation, putting in a big performance. The US gap in Spain on the perimeter. Salvadores goes to the step back 2, is short. Great rebound by Junio, can't get it away. And Boykin comes up with the rebound and leads it. We'll get it to Samuelson. Aisha Dure. Boykin out top, looks underneath. Cox releases. Aisha Dure with 7 on the shot clock. Has it knocked away? Five seconds for the United States on this possession. Oh, nice pass. Cox gets the first 4 points of this second half. Junio. Spain trying to maintain this tempo. Uti comes high. The US just looking at this, no one being a threat. Lopez inside, outside. Junio with the 3 is short. And Cox just keeps accumulating positive stats here. Flat period here for Spain. They've got to find a way to lift this. Boykin looks underneath. Cox is just dominant underneath at the moment. Has got the step on Lopez. Samuelson spins. Finds Wale with the 3 is long. And Raventos chance to run. Salvador is down the floor. Little hesitation. Reverse layup is blocked by Cox. Cox takes care of business again. Aisha Dure with a beautiful quick release. And timeout. It's an 11-point lead. A 6-0 start to this second period for the United States of America. And this is tough. A tough finish by Aisha Dure. Really elevates, creates the angle. And the United States making a statement in the first minutes of this third quarter. Coach Lapeña takes the timeout. Spain have some questions to answer here. Well, this is what it's all about. The medals for these FIBA World Championships under 17 women. Those are the gold ones. There are 24 players out there on the floor at the moment that just desire those. Cazorla in the game for Spain. She's replaced Raventos. Conde joins the game. Starting lineup that Spain had at the beginning of the game restored. Conde looks underneath. The USA are going to stand and look at this Spanish offense. Unless they challenge it, Salvadores tries to. And mistimes the pass to Lopez. And Jur can't handle it. Junio gets back. And Spain push the other way. Rio Conde outside. Takes it down the middle, goes up. She's fouled on the way to the hoop. She'll shoot the throws. And that's exactly what we're talking about now. They've got to be aggressive against this USA defense. And they're not making enough of a percentage from the perimeter. They've got to be the aggressor. Samuelson sits down with 3 personal. Joyner Holmes, who's been one of the big impact players for the United States in this tournament, joins the action. 11-point lead for the United States. And Conde misses the free throw. Makes the second, ticks the scoreboard over. And that's the first points in 2.5 minutes for Spain at the start of this quarter. They can't have droughts. Cox looks underneath, overthrows the pass. Agambole had position, the pass was there, Cox couldn't execute. The read was good, the decision was good, execution just let her down. Cazorla will getting into the half court for Spain. Salvadores looking to create. Cazorla moves off the ball, knocks down the 3. Again, just that little penetration by Salvadores shifted the defense. And Cazorla just spotted up, nailed the 3, back to a 7-point game. Cox again, clinic on the inside. Sealed, strong, great drop step. 2 points for Lauren Cox, that's 16 personal. Lopez. Cazorla finds Salvadores. Conde down the middle again, goes with the right hand, wraps it to Lopez. That's a poor finish. Got to go strong. Agambole was going to have this in the break. Salvadores chases it down. Well, he can't get it to drop. Cazorla tries to run. Salvadores has it. Goes up, little lean out, doesn't get the roll. Conde on the glass, needs a pass, finds Cazorla, lines up the 3, same spot, same result. They chased it down and knocked the 3, 6-point game. And Spain getting right back in this. Aisha Jur gets it into Holmes, who steps out high. Salvador is playing great denial. Penetration and the foul as Boykin goes to the hoop. She'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. And Boykin's been very good from the free throw line, an 80% free throw shooter across these World Championships. Cox sits down. Agambole sits down with her. Ionescu checks in. I think we steps in as well for the United States as they ring the changes. Soft touch, soft roll. First one is good. 1 from 2 though. Inigui's on the glass. Lopez just did not box out. Lopez has the tools here. Spain needed to really use them. The weak finish down the other end, didn't box out that time. Just desperately need Lopez to start to give them some output. Inigui on the inside, tries to work to the glass. His foul travels on the way through. Lopez releases to the high post. Cazorla. They won't leave her alone in that spot. They find Junio on the inside, goes up inside for 2. 5-point game, Spain right back where they were at the half. Aishidu off the high screen, breaks the defense down, floats it in the lane for 2. Pretty play, pretty finish. Great execution. Aishidu enhances an already growing reputation. Salvadores for 3 is good. And they will not go away. Samuelson's going to check back in for the United States. Aishidu skips it. Ionescu breaks down the middle, gets into the lane, needs a pass, finds one. Ionescu, 6 on the shot clock. Long 2 is long. And Kunde comes down with it, has a look, decides not to risk the pass. And Cazorla has a chance to make this a 2-point game. Great pass. Lopez had a drop step, but fakes. Little fade away for 2. And after trailing by 11, Spain have dragged themselves right back in this. They trail 47-45, timeout the United States. And that's why Lopez is important. She needs to be productive. She gives Spain some inside scoring. Timeout the United States. Let's hear what Susan Phillips has got to say. Oh, the message from Coach Phillips pretty clear. Pound it inside. But down the defensive end, they've been a little passive. Spain really did let them be passive. They didn't attack them. They didn't try and turn them down down that end. But now Spain have become a little bit more aggressive. The USA have to up that intensity. Spain restore one of the strong lineups they have. It's how long this lineup can stay competitive. They need rotation. Spain show the zone coming out of the timeout. Lapeña mixes it up again. Boykin will reverse the ball. Just swings it. Samuelson, they know where she is. Aishidu on the dribble, gets to the foul line. Stops and pops and looks sweet. Aishidu really looking the part at the point. Salvadores moves it on. Cazorla, the other side for 3 is short and doesn't get the roll this time. 4-point game, 49-45. Aishidu will handle it against this zone. Goes inside to Samuelson. Spain back man to man. And looking inside, they can't get it to Cox. Agambole goes with a pull-up. And both her and Aishidu have been exploiting that all game. Tremendous execution. 6-point game, 51-45. Cazorla is short. Great work by Lopez. Salvadores gets it back. Challenges the defense and moves it on. Lopez was open, and they've been open there all night. They've just got to execute that Lapeña takes the timeout. He doesn't want the United States to build on that little momentum they've come after the Phillips timeout. So Lapeña takes the timeout. And with 3:13 to go in the third, the United States of America have the 6-point lead in this World Championship game. Boykin will inbound the basketball after the Lapeña timeout, and Asa Djur, who's been immense. Mbole and Asa Djur just strong in the backcourt. Cox high, they look high-low, great execution out of the coaching manual, and the USA all too easily open it back out to an 8-point game. Salvadores and Conde combine. Junio penetrates down the middle. Salvadores nails the three. When you need her, she arrives. Salvadores hits the 20-plus point mark. Asa Djur spins to the middle, just about flips it. Agonbuale goes up, is blocked. Lopez just took control. Salvadores finds Junio, little deflection. Cox, what a block down the other end. Oh, Agonbuale gets blocked at one end, and Cox just outworks everybody to get back in transition. Well, Lopez owned it. Asa Djur sits down. 5-point game. Spain have possession of the basketball. Junio gets it. Cazorla, that's a spot. Count it. 2-point game. Spain are back within touching distance. Samuelson will bring it. Junio guards her and extends. Boykin guarded by Conde. She spins, goes up in the lane. Foul called. And Boykin, an 80% free throw shooter, finds herself back at the free throw line with 1:53 to go in the third. The United States lead it by 2. Oh, Boykin will want to make the second. She goes 0 for 2, but Cox bows her out, goes up off the glass, can't complete. And Conde comes down with it. And Agonbuale comes in with a quick hands. Floater for 2 is no good. Boykin goes up and finally gets 2. And Spain will curse those moments. Salvadores goes at Samuelson, is fouled. And Salvadores has just owned Katie Samuelson in this game. Just struggled to deal with that extra little bit of quickness. Salvadores on the free throw line, 1:32 in the third to go. And Salvadores looking to move on to 25 points, makes the first. Goes 1 for 2. She'll hunt it down though. Cazorla gives her a pass, sees the basketball. Salvador is wide open, attacks the closeout. Great pass, Conde goes up, and she's fouled on the way up. And she'll shoot two. Conde really has had a journey from the free throw line in this competition, shooting way under 50% for a player of her ability, not the norm. And if ever Spain needed her to make both, it's in a gold medal game. Maria Conde makes the second, makes it a 2-point game. She'll sit down. Cecile Mate comes back into the game. 1:22 to go in the third, and after trailing by 11, Spain have dragged themselves back into a 2-point game. This Spanish team has won championships. So has this American team. On the under-16 FIBA Americas last year. Ionescu deep in the corner for three. Just shows the depth of talent on this United States team. Ionescu comes in, doesn't think, strokes it from deep. Salvadores has it, guarded by Ionescu. Salvadores looks to exploit that matchup. Cazorla, 6 on the shot clock. Wraps it, Salvadores gets it away, short. As he comes down, and Ionescu comes down with a defensive rebound. Big contribution, Salvadores just picks a pocket for two. There's around a 7-second differential between game and shot clock. Due fouls is fouled. Cazorla. There's still a 4-second differential. 14-second reset for the United States. Cazorla picks up her second foul. 13th foul for the United States, for Spain. Joyner Holmes. Oh, quick move. Oh, Lopez, get out of here. Get out of here, says Maya Lopez. Watch this, great move by Holmes, going up. Lopez swats that one away, clean as you like on the replay. Shadur lobs the ball, Holmes can't handle it. And with 7 seconds left in the period, Spain have a chance to tie it or trail by one. Salvadores goes up in traffic, she's fouled, doesn't get the drop on the and one. What a play. Doesn't take the rocket science to work out. She was gonna shake the move to the hoop. Drew the contact with time expiring. And Angela Salvadores, with time expired, will go to the free throw line to make this a 1-point game. There's 1 second left in the period. Angela Salvadores. Makes the first. That's 27 points personal for Salvadores. Make that 27. Moves to go straight up. Doesn't get the drop. The clock didn't start. The first one would have counted. But at the end of the third quarter, Spain, after trailing 11, dragged themselves back in and trailed by 2, 58-56. We'll get a chance to look at the statistics in a moment. Here they come. And Spain, shooting 44% from the three-point line, have forced themselves back into it. They've closed the margin on the glass. But what a phenomenal game here. 10 minutes to decide who will be the FIBA World Champion for women under 17. This one hangs in the balance. Spain, with Salvadores just being unbelievable. Salvadores' stat line is one of those games you dream of. She has 27 points. She has 3 rebounds, 3 assists. She does have 2 fouls. She's taken them at a great percentage. Well, who's to say, regardless of the result, she was MVP of the Eurobasket for under 16 women last year. With this sort of performance, she looks every inch an MVP of this game and this tournament. It still comes down for me, can she get the support she needs? Cazorla stepped up and made the threes in that third period. Lopez has been in and out of the game. Her minutes are up. She's been great at some points. She's struggled at others. She needs a fourth period here like she's never had before. There's going to be so much pressure on her to hold the middle. So Spain will have possession of the basketball at the start of the fourth period. They trail 2. Salvadores will inbound it. Cazorla and Junio, the same 5 that finished the period for Spain. Salvadores. Cazorla, Maruti comes high. Salvadores looks for a closeout, doesn't get one. Cazorla moves it. Junio lines up the 3. Cox was pretty close to landing on it. Aisha in transition, wraps it. Working with the step back is short. Lopez keeps a piece. Mahedi works hard, and Junio brings it. Cazorla in transition. Lopez inside, outside. Cazorla lines up the 3. Got it! Spain take the lead with 9:17 to go, and they lead it by 1. %45% from the three-point line. Cazorla has lit it up in the second half. They go to the lob to Cox. Blocked. Gets her own rebound. No angle, but she's fouled on the way back up. Mahuti fouls her behind the backboard. Cox, what a great effort. Yep, she missed the first, but she stayed with it. Came down with the offensive rebound. Cox, solid from the free throw line. Over 85% now on the tournament. A big inside player that can shoot the free throw. And restores the lead for the United States. Salvadores. Riti extends it. Cazorla, guarded by Aisha Jur. Salvadores lines up the long 3. Oh, she nails it. Angela Salvadores. It's an offensive clinic by Salvadores. And Spain lead it by 2. And Cazorla comes up with a steal, and Aisha Jur is going to get charged with a personal. Now the USA under pressure for the first time in this tournament. against a team that's used to winning big games in Spain. But as I say, the United States, this team is used to winning championships too. Salvadores will bring it, guarded by Samuelson. Junio and Lopez reverses the basketball. Gazzola comes down the middle. Salvadores, great little cut, flares. Gets Samuelson in the air, step back mid-range, 2 is long. And Boykin comes down with a rebound and brings. I think the roof would have come off the gym if Salvadores had made that. Cox again gets so deep. The foul is on the floor. It's Lopez playing her soft before she catches it. She's got to play her harder off the ball. Once Cox, who does a great job stepping in. There she has a sealed game over. All they need is a decent pass. Great play by Cox. Really did seal off beautifully. Aishajura on the sideline. Salvadores. Junio comes with a steal. Samuelson pulls up, long 2 is off. Defensive rebound by Cazorla. Finds Junio in transition. Lopez will reverse it. Salvadores. And the matchup with Jurg could be decisive in this game now. Junior penetrates, doesn't get it. Cazorla steps back. Her spot is off with a 3. Lopez can't get the rebound because that's a great work on the glass by Joyner Holmes. 2-point game. Dürr, long 2, pulls up, is off. And Cazorla comes down with it. Both teams starting to struggle from the perimeter. Uti goes up, blows the layup. Going the other way. Joyner Holmes attacks it on the baseline. Is fouled on the way. Mahiti fouls her. And how did she miss the layup? It could have been a 4-point Spanish lead. Joyner Holmes has the chance to tie the game. And Holmes shooting over 75%. But that doesn't mean anything because we're in the final of the World Championships. And all of a sudden the free throw is just more of a problem for everybody. 6:50 to go in the fourth. 2-point game. Spain have the lead. Joyner Holmes to make this a 1-point game. And she comes up empty. Cazorla looks long. Salvadores has it. Which for Spanish fans always has a nice ring about it. For the USA fans, it's the last person they need with the ball. Salvadores, little hesitation. Uti in the high post. Well, had the layup, turned it down. Salvadores on the baseline penetration. Has it turned over. And Cazorla recovers. Oh, she throws it straight back to Holmes underneath for 2. Don't throw it back to your own ring. Junio going coast to coast. Once he goes up, is blocked by Cox, but the foul is called. Well, got her on the hip. I think that's the call by the official. Cazorla sits down. They need her back. 6:08 to go. Rather than tosses in the game. Key moments now. Spain have to get into rotations and try and maintain what they have. Mahiti has to make the throw. She makes the first. .66% across the tournament. And makes both. Little extension on the defense. Lopez shows the trap, then recovers. Oh, Joyner Holmes, nowhere to go. Aishajura got to make the decisions for this team now. Oh, and he's fouled by Revan. Toss out 1. 1, it's a crazy foul. 2, it's a great move by Aishajura. Aishajura will go on a 12 personal. A chance to give the United States of America back the lead. What a play. Completes their three-point play. Salvadores just oozes confidence. Is fouled on the way. And they've given her 2 shots for that. Salvadores. Makes the second. We got a new ball game with 5.5 to go. Holmes outside. Cox again gets position. They turn it down. She needs the basketball. She gets it. Now she gets double teamed though, and she's going to travel. They just play her a little harder off the ball. They double team down. And Lopez, by playing a little harder, means she doesn't get so deep. Lopez just got to suck it up now. Little blow to the head. She'll be fine. Lauren Cox around the circle, not around the charge circle. So much better job defensively by Spain. A rather than toss will bring it. Tries to penetrate. Not the best decision that Spain have made, but great. Mahiti makes something to the steal. And Salvadores says, I need the basketball. It's on the inside. Lopez, Salvadores wide open for 3. Count him! The United States take a timeout. Angela Salvadores, 30. What a performance by Salvadores. Timeout the United States. 5:05 to go in the fourth. Spain have the 3-point lead. Well, Coach Phillips and her group are asked the question. With 5:05 to go in the gold medal game here in Pilsen. The FIBA World Championships for under 17 women. Spain lead by 3 with 5:05 to go. Angela Salvadores has 34 personal. She has half of the points for Spain. She is leading them to within touching distance of a world championship. Still 5 minutes to go. Again, with Spain into their rotations, these moments are key. They do not have the depth. Do they have the staying power and the physicality here? Cox out top, they look underneath. And we're gonna get the foul underneath. Joyner Holmes again ducks in. Mahati just got her hands around Joyner Holmes. Holmes has just gone 0-4 from the line, 0-for-2. She's 75% across the tournament. It depends which number she remembers right now. Hopefully that'll be the 75% that she'll remember. Friendly roll off the ring. This to bring the United States within 1. Well, the basket was good. I'm not sure why the official blew the whistle, but Spain in the half court. Salvadores looks to the baseline. Aisha guards. The Salvadores goes up, and Cox again has done a tremendous job from the help side. They look long. Joyner Holmes wraps it around. Boykin holds on. Agambawale goes up. Blocking foul called on rather than toss. And Cazorla has to come. 4:30. Spain try and come back to close out this game. Agambawale has a 66% free throw stat in this tournament. Looks like she enjoys that moment, makes the first. This to give the United States back the lead. USA lead by 1. Timeout. No, just a substitution. And Spain go back with their starters. Coach Lapeña will hope this 5 will see the game out for Spain. Salvadores finds Lopez high. Conde cuts low, doesn't get it. Salvadores off the down screen. 10 on the shot clock. Salvadores try to create a little space, can't do it. Conde puts it on the floor, falls, travels. Turnover, possession with the United States. Aisha Lauren Cox out top. Almost Conde gets a hand in. Cazorla does. And I think the referees are going to change this. That's good cooperation by the officials. Turnover. Turnover followed by turnover. Salvadores. They've not worked Salvadores over here. They haven't got up the floor at her. Lopez puts it on the floor. Finds Salvadores on a step back. 2 is good. .36 personal. This is a gold medal game. This is Spain and the United States. And Angela Salvadores has 36 of their 70 points. And Spain lead it by 1. Aisha. They look inside. Samuelson wants to go down low. Does. Salvadores with a steal. Both ends of the floor now. And Salvadores will bring it for Spain. Junio moves it to Lopez. Salvadores gets it back. Well, if there's ever a phrase about being in the zone, she's in it right now. Cazorla. Salvadores gets it with 4 on the shot clock. Goes up with a runner. Gets nothing because Cox just takes care of business around the ring again. Aisha. Boykin outside, faces up, looks underneath. Jur has it back. Looks down low. Cox, 7 on the shot clock, skips it. Agambawale for 3. He's short. Cox, what a rebound. Goes up with a putback, doesn't get the job. Agambawale goes up, gets the 2. Strong offensive work on the boards. And we said right at the top of the game, can Spain deal with that physicality? Cazorla has it. They trail 1. Junio comes high. Salvadores finds Lopez. Cox is going to get charged with a personal. That'll be the 4th team foul for the United States of America. Just about away from the defense. 14-second reset. 2 minutes to go in the game. And the USA lead by 1. Spain out of bounds. Salvador's got to get it in, lobs it into Junio. In the lane for 2, doesn't get the drop. Cox gets a rebound though. And Cox is just doubled in a gold medal game. 18 points, 10 rebounds. Tremendous performance, wide open. Aisha Jur for three is off. And Junio comes up with it, and she's fouled mid-court. Wide open look for Aisha Jur. I think the whole of the gym expected that one just to hit string. Iris Junio misses the first. 87% from the line on the tournament, but as we said previously, that stat means nothing. Makes the second, ties it at 71. 136. Aisha Jur on the dribble, going coast to coast. Oh, what a block! Cox with the offensive putback. Lauren Cox gets it done on the glass again for the United States. Great play by Lopez and Junio, but Cox outworked everybody. United States with a 73-71 lead, 1:17 to go. Salvadores skips it. Conde for three in the corner, is short. Junio on the glass, what a rebound. Goes back up, and Lauren Cox with the offensive play at one end, comes down with a block and a defensive rebound. Lauren Cox carrying the United States here. Aisha Jur, last minute, spins in the lane for two, count it. Timeout Spain. And Aisha Jur gets the two. But Lauren Cox, offensive rebound at one end, gets back the other end, gets the block and the defensive rebound. None of that would have been possible without Lauren Cox. Jur gets the two, Spain lead. Spain trail by 4, Lapeña takes the timeout. So Spain will take the possession of the basketball in the front court. There's 44.5 seconds to go. They trail 4. They've trailed for most of the game. They've led by as many as 4. But now, the gold medal on the line and with 44 seconds to go. They need someone else but Salvadores, because the USA will be all over this girl. Salvadores find Cazorla, open for three. Count it! And the referee's called an offensive foul away from the ball. Need to see it again. Well, I hope we get shown that again. Here we go. Well, you saw the contact. Was it a foul? Only the man with the whistle knows. There's still a full team differential between game and shot clock. Spain decide not to foul. Aisha Jur goes up, doesn't get the drop. Uti comes down with a rebound, gets into Junio, still there for Spain. Salvadores goes up for 2, count him. Foul called, 7 seconds. USA will walk down the floor. Aisha Jur. Takes the first, makes the first. best free throw shooter on this United States team to ice it for the United States. This will make it a 2-possession game. And she does. Aisha Jur down the end of this game has been the answer. Unio steps for three, is short. And they get the putback, and Salvadores makes the two. It's a 2-point game. The United States are the world champions. What a game. We're not going to dwell on the call because the two teams have played a remarkable game of under 17 basketball. Spain have taken themselves to the brink of a championship, but through the efforts of Aisha Jur and Lauren Cox in that last minute, the United States retain their world title with a 2-point win, 77-75. Angela Salvadores with 38 points ends up on a losing team. Well, there's confirmation. The USA beats Spain 77-75. Both teams in huddles around the halfway line. Both teams have shown you why they are the #1 and #2 ranked teams on the FIBA rankings. The emotion is so contrast. The USA relieved, happy, are the world champions. Spain, when they sit down and look at what they've achieved, it'll come down to 1 or 2 plays. When they forget the offensive foul call and look at the game, they will just know they have put a phenomenal performance on the floor. But at the moment, that all means nothing because they are the silver medalists. Almost the worst place to be on championship finals day of the World Championship. We're going to get a look at the statistics, which only begin to tell you the story of the game. Spain shot 44%. Competed on the glass, but the USA just 18 offensive rebounds, but Spain had 20. 19 turnovers for the United States, only 10 for Spain. You can analyze this all you want. You can point to any number of stats, but the most important stat is the United States of America with Lauren Cox coming up with a phenomenal performance with 20 points. Salvadores, well, she could not possibly do any more. 38 points personal. We'll just show you these highlights, starting with Lauren Cox, who at both ends was just absolutely phenomenal. Cox's stat line, nearly 32 minutes, 57% from the field, 12 rebounds, 1 steal, 2 assists, 8 blocks in a World Championship final, and 20 points. Lauren Cox was just the rock that this performance by the United States was built on. And you can't also say enough great things about Aisha Jur. 34 minutes, 4 assists, 47% from the field. Just clutch free throws at the end. And Alec Ogunbowale, 15 points personal. But all around a great team effort by the United States of America. They retain their under-17 World Championship tag. They are the #1 ranked team in the world. But the #2 ranked team, Spain, are here. They are here, they're at the level, and this could be the beginning of a great summer of World Championships. Under-17 boys and the 2 senior championships to finish the international season in Spain in September and Turkey at the beginning of October. Well, if this game sets the standards, we're in for a great summer of World Championship basketball. The Czech Republic have done a great job organizing this. The USA have done a great job, and Spain have been phenomenal in defeat. It only remains for the medal ceremonies that will start very shortly. The USA celebrate their gold medal triumph. Well, the arena now ready for the medal ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the closing ceremony of 2014 FIBA U17 World Championship for Women.
The presentation party is under the basket at the left end of the arena, far in from that camera shot. And the teams will now enter. And Spain, the silver medalists, will come into the arena first and line up on the left-hand side of the podiums. The gold medalists from the United States will now make their way into the arena here in Pilsen. And the bronze medalists from earlier on today, Hungary, will make their way into the arena. And the start of the presentation ceremony will be the awards for the all-tournament team, presented by Tissot. And the awards will be presented by Michaela Franchkova. And the first member of the team, Deborah Dubé from Hungary. Making her way to receive her all-tournament team award. Led Hungary in scoring in this competition and is part of just a phenomenal progress of this Hungarian age group team. And the second member of the all-tournament team, Katie Samuelson from the United States of America. will receive her award from Tiso. And again, awarded by Michaela Frenchikova.
Another player in the all-tournament team is from Team of Spain,
And the third member of this all-tournament team, Angela Salvadores, 38 points in the final. Unbelievable performance in a World Championship final. Just came up short, but more than earned her place in that all-tournament team. And Joyner Holmes will be the fourth member of that team. Huge impact. Joyner Holmes, huge impact as she steps onto the floor. Only averaging around 18 minutes of floor time, but averaging 12 points a game, and receives her award. Only one more member of this all-tournament team. And Vera Kis from Hungary, who had a phenomenal bronze medal game. 20 points, 12 rebounds in that bronze medal game. But has doubled across this championship. And you will see not just these five, but many of these players in the future of international basketball. And there's the pictures that will be around the basketball media. The all-tournament team. Only one more award before we get on to the award of the medals. And that will be the MVP. And the MVP award will be presented by Lena Wallen-Kenzie, member of the FIBA board.
And now let me tell you who is the most valuable player of 2014 FIBA Under-17 World Championship for women. So, MVP of the tournament from Spain,
And the MVP. That will be the unanimous total selection of everybody in this tournament, everybody in this gym. Angela Salvadores, the tournament MVP. And when she reflects, she'll look back on this tournament with immense pride. That tells you all you need to know about Salvadores is that she must be happy to win it, but she looks so disappointed that her team does not win the gold medal. And that's what she is, she's a winner. But that was a phenomenal final performance. And now we will move on to the presentation of the medals. And we'll start with the bronze medals for Hungary. Well, last year, their bronze medal at the European Championships was their first medal in 37 years of international basketball competition. And then the very next year, they take that to a world level and come up with the bronze. That's just a phenomenal performance by Hungary. The medals being presented by Mr. Slashis, the governor of the Pilsen region, Mr. Martin Doktor, the vice chairman of the Czech Olympic Committee, and Mikhail Konci, the secretary general of the Czech Basketball Federation. The future looks incredibly bright for Hungarian basketball. Ironically, this team has to go and play, or some of this team will go and play in the FIBA Europe B division, as they did not achieve A division status with a team older than this. It's always a difficulty with age group competitions. But this team will be a force and a base for Hungarian basketball to get back to the top table of the worldwide game. Coach Kovac will receive her medal at the end of the line, and she has done a phenomenal job. Tough bronze medal game, playing against the host team, and Hungary delivered and have the bronze medal. So congratulations to Hungary, bronze medalist in the 2014 FIBA World Championships for under 17 women. Now we'll move on to the silver medalists. And the silver medals will be presented by Mr. Martin Baxa, the mayor of Pilsen, Mr. Rudolf Savetli, the mayor of Kotovi, the other venue for these great World Championships organized here in the Czech Republic, and Mr. Stanislav Kovacek, the local organizing committee director. So Spain, who came to the brink of a world title, will receive the silver medals. In the final analysis, Spain had the best player on the floor. The United States undoubtedly had the deepest team. Great contributions across that Spanish roster though. Cazorla just was tremendous from the three-point line. Unio in the first half gave Salvadores the support she needed. But Lopez, Conde, Maiti on the inside, and great contributions as well from Diallo for those minutes in the first. They had to compete on the inside. Perez, the youngster at 15, got valuable experience out there and made a big contribution. And Coach Perna, again, marvelous job. Absolutely phenomenal team, Spain. Last year's European champions go to the brink of being the world champions, but they have to settle for silver. And now all that remains, the world champions for 2014. The FIBA Under-17 World Championship and world champions are the United States of America. Pushed as hard as they've ever been pushed. And the presentation will be made by the president of FIBA, Ivan Manini, Mr. Marcel Chaldek, the Minister of Education, Youth and Sports here in the Czech Republic, and Yufi Zidek, the Vice President of the Czech Basketball Federation. The 2014 FIBA Under-17 World Champions, the United States of America. All 12 of them bound for some of the top schools in the United States in the collegiate system. And some have a real opportunity to make the very top of the game. In terms of this final, Lauren Cox, number 13, just about to receive her medal, just gave a phenomenal performance. 8 block shots, a double-double in rebound and points. And at the end of the game, she came up huge. And Susan Phillips, receives her medal, and congratulations from Mr. Manini. The United States are the world champions again here in the Czech Republic in 2014. The FIBA Under-17 world champions are the United States. And now we'll have the national anthem of the United States of America.